We are we are reconvening our meeting from the regular scheduled commission meeting, February 15th, 2024. Madam Attorney, 16B2.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, readopting a final millage rate pursuant to Section 200.065 Florida statutes for fiscal year 2023-2024, setting forth public hearing dates, providing for adoption of representations, providing for repeal of all prior ordinances in conflict, providing for severability, providing for an effective date. The first reading and public hearing was held January the 24th. This is sponsored by the interim city manager.
All right, Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So this item is the readoption of our millage rate, as the city attorney stated. This is an item coming from our Financial Services Division, and we have the Budget Administrator, Mr. Robert Anathan, available to answer any questions that you have.
Okay, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. Do we have any questions or concerns for Mr. Anderson on this item?
Mr. Mayor, if I may, prior to adoption millage rate, there is a certain script that I have to read to you, just if
You
I
have the
may.
floor. Sure.
Very quickly, the taxing authority, as you would expect, is the city of Opa-locka. Our rollback rate for the FY 24 budget is 8.5476 mils. Final millage rate is 9.350 mils. That's a 9.39% increase over the rollback rate. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Anderson on this item? All right, Madam Clerk, you can go ahead and call the question. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we did it. Can I have a motion?
Move it. Second.
Moved by Vice Mayor Irvin, second by Commissioner Bass. Madam Clerk?
Vice Mayor Irvin,
Yes.
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
I'm gonna vote yes, but I want to say for the record, I do not agree with the item, but I will vote yes to cure it so that we can move on. Yes,
Motion passes 4-0.
Madam Attorney, 16B3.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, approving and readopting the city's general proprietary and special funds budget for the fiscal year 2023-2024, commencing October 1, 2023 through September 30th, 2024, providing for expenditure of funds established by the budget, authorizing the city manager to take certain actions, providing for appropriation of all budget expenditures, providing for fees consistent with appropriation and amendment, providing for adoption of representation and amendment, providing for adoption of representation, providing for conflict and repealer, providing for severability, providing for an effective date. This is sponsored by the interim city manager.
All right, can I get a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Williams,
Second.
second by Vice Mayor Irvin. Mr. Manager?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Again, this is an item coming from our Financial Services Division, and we have Mr. Robert Anathan, the Budget Administrator, available to answer any questions you may have.
Okay, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Public hearing is closed. Ms. Anderson, do you need to make a presentation on this one as well?
No, sir. Ready to answer any question you may have.
Okay. All right, any questions? All right, hearing none. Madam Clerk, for the record, Commissioner Kelly has entered, so we're gonna include him in, we're gonna build it on the vote. I'll give him a minute. And then we can call the question. We kinda got to, because you didn't, doing the vote, you gotta vote. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Irvin
Yes.
and Commissioner Kelly.
Really?
Really, I don't know what you even voting on.
We're voting on the budget, Commissioner Kelly. An adoption of the, readoption of the budget, I'm sorry.
This is the millage.
We did the millage already.
Yes,
Mayor Taylor.
And again, I don't support the item, but I will vote yes to cure it. But for the record, I do not support it. All right. Madam Attorney, 16B4.
An ordinance of the City Commission of the City of Opa-locka, Florida, amending the annual adopted general proprietary and special revenue funds budget for the fiscal year commencing October 1, 2023, and ending September 30th, 2024, adjusting revenues and expenditures as reflected in Exhibit A, providing for the expenditure of funds established by the budget, authorizing the city manager to take certain actions, providing for appropriation of all budgets and expenditures, providing for fees consistent with appropriations and amendment, providing for incorporation of recitals, providing for conflict and repealer, providing for severability, providing for an effective date. The first reading and public hearing was held on January the 24th, 2024, and this is sponsored by the interim city manager.
All right, can I get a motion? Moved by Commissioner Bass,
Second.
second by
It's okay.
Commissioner Williams. Mr. Manager?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So this is an item again coming from our Financial Services Division, and we have Mr. Robert Anathan, our Budget Administrator, available here to answer any questions that you may have.
All right, this is a public hearing item. Public hearing is open. Hearing none, seeing none, public hearing is closed. Mr. Anathan, do we have any questions for Mr. Anathan? On this item? All right, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Bass.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Irvin,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yeah.
Mayor Taylor,
Yes.
motion passes 5-0.
All right, as we get ready to move on to our reports, I'm going to ask if the commission does not mind that we defer all reporting and appointments to our regularly scheduled commission meeting February 28th at 7 p.m. So if the commission does not mind. We're good. We're good with that? Okay, all right. If nothing else needs to be said, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Mr.
Yes.
Mayor, since you have a little bit of time before your next meeting, I was just wondering if I can read a script into the record for a executive session.
Sure.
Okay. This is an announcement of closed door executive session of the City of Opa-locka. The notice is hereby given that a private closed door attorney-client session pursuant to section 286.011 Florida statutes will be held in the City Commission Chambers, 780 Fisherman Street, Opa-locka, Florida, on March the 4th, starting at 5:00 p.m. on the 3rd floor, or will be moved to an adjacent room on the floor. The purposes of the meeting is to discuss the following pending litigation matter: City of Opa-locka versus Wilson, case number 2021-021307 CA-01. The following individuals will be in attendance: Mayor Taylor, Vice Mayor Irvin, Commissioner Bass, Commissioner Kelly, Commissioner Williams, City Attorney Bernadette Norris Weeks, Assistant City Attorneys Sherlon McWhorter, Michelle Austin Pammies, and Candace Cobb. The estimated length of the attorney-client session will be 20 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Attorney. Can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting? Moved by Commissioner Bass,
Second.
second by Vice Mayor. This meeting is adjourned. See you at 7 p.m.